life lessons I wish I knew earlier. I'm not like a 70 or 80-year-old wise guy. Nope, far from it. I'm only 30. But if you're 20, in your 20s, this is what I would do, man. Don't waste your time. Do what you feel is right. Do it. You know, I never wanted to go to the university. By the way, I am in the 7th or 8th year and I still am doing my bachelor's. I have one subject left and my thesis to write, but this is what I mean. I never wanted to do it. I always wanted to do content creation, this, or YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or in that world, always. And I tried quitting a couple of times, but because I was weak, as in mentally, I always wanted to satisfy my parents, my family, and that's why it took so long. And now, yeah, I know that no matter what, I will keep on coming back to this. At least that's what I think. I mean, it's been 8 years now. And, you know, sometimes your instincts might not be right because you don't have the experience yet. And I believe that some things, yes, it is innately there where, you know, you shouldn't jump into fire. Instinct, when something's hot, bloom, oh, that's more of a reflex, right? But there are some things where, like, where it's dangerous, like an obvious danger, yeah. You will run away from it, okay. But there are certain things where you're not quite sure whether to follow your instincts that says, no, don't do it, man, or yes, do it. But then the other part is like, should I really listen to you or not? And this is something I can't answer, to be honest, but what I can say, based on my experience, you need to go through it. You need to experience it to confirm whether what you have felt was right or wrong. And until now, my gut has been right. And you know, the more you do this, the more you go with life, experience life, do you, and being stubborn because you're like, I don't believe you. I mean, I know you have 30 years of experience, or maybe 40, even more, but I don't believe you. Your life is your life, man. Boy, I wish I just listened. Sometimes, not all the time. And this is what I mean, like you're unique, you know, even though your parents, they mean well, and your family means well, and they want you to have the best life possible. They're not your enemy. Sometimes you might think they are, but they're not. I will hunt you down, you must. So, you need to just go through it. But what I can say is that you are you. You know kind of what you want to do. Do it. Because now, you know, I had a lot of time. I was actually blessed with a lot of time. First when I took the gap years, then I only worked, I didn't go to uni, or when I did go to uni, I spent a lot of time, you know, learning editing skills and doing my own thing, and I had a lot of time. And when you are in uni, you kind of do have a lot of time. You only realize that later on. And then, you know, I quit and I only worked, but then I had a lot of time, and I'm grateful for myself for learning on the skill sets and all of that. Could have been further, always could have, should have, blah, blah, blah. No, you should not think like that. But my mind goes to that sometimes. Yeah, this is what I wish I would have done. Just use the time more effectively, and being appreciative of the time when you know what you want to do. That's the first thing. And the second thing is to follow your heart. It might not lead you to where you want to go, but at least you will know, you know. There are things that you will regret, and I've heard, you know, a couple of times. Obviously, socializing is one of the main ones. From older people, I'm talking about older people now. The one thing that they regret, or doing what, you know, what you love. But then again, it's so all over the place somehow, because some say this, some say that, it's all unique. But that's why when you watch someone, you need to see where are they coming from. Does this person resonate with me? You know, like when you watch someone, of course you take the golden nuggets, right? And then you try to apply it to your own life, because you know what your circumstances are, you know who you are, what your personality is. It's like you have to be a filter, because you might look up to someone, and when they say something or they advise you to do something, you then realize it doesn't really apply to your life because of your circumstances, and then you feel bad for not following through. However, I also gotta admit this. There are a set of principles that will always kind of be true. For instance, success, you need to take action. The time, you know, there's also a different perspective on this, and subjectively speaking. From Gary Vaynerchuk, for instance, he would say you gotta, you know, be very patient. It can take years on and out. And I think that mindset is a really good mindset to have, because this way, if it doesn't happen as quick as you thought it would, then you won't be disappointed. You know, that's the business mindset, I would say, one of them. Yeah, so I kind of lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry, guys, but the kids kind of threw me off guard. I'm not doing bullet points or anything. I just, you know, I just looked at a title, a YouTube title, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is something that I can talk about, so that's why I took this. So follow your heart. Be appreciative of the time, if you do get the time, and explore on the things that you really love and that speaks to you. When I did that, I was like, yeah, there are guys who say like, don't only follow what you love, because when you do what you love, you might then hate it. It will become your job, you know? So this is what I mean. All over the place, guys. Perhaps the point of this video is to confuse you. Yeah, and be reflective, be honest, because you will make mistakes, and don't be ashamed of that. I am still learning every single day. When it comes to relationship, holy cow, I still gotta learn a lot. And dealing with trauma and all that, oh my dear Lord. Anyway, guys, those were kind of my perspectives and advice on what I wish I would have done differently. Yeah. So if you're in your 20s, it's not too late. And if you're in your 30s, it's still not too late. So, all right. Thank you for watching this. If you found this helpful, like it to support my channel. Also on my Patreon, link in the description box. And here, right here, video you can watch. Click.